What is up, everybody? It's Grateful Games. We are back in Rising World, and today we're finally building something. Let me show you. Oh, whoops. Let me show you what I did. Sorry, my allergies are pretty bad. Work was rough today. So look, I built some more furnaces. I did a lot more grinding off camera. Look at this: tungsten over 1,000. Iron over 2,000. I've cooked a lot of gold already. Aluminum, I've cooked a lot of aluminum already. So we're making nice progress. So today, oh whoops. Today we're going to do a little bit of building. For the most part, I've got some BPs I'm going to be using. But I also do want to show off a little bit of this on camera. Just in case anybody is unfamiliar with the base building in this game. I won't show too much. This is not the most exciting, but I'm also here to teach. So let's go ahead. I think we're gonna do. Sorry for the little jitters. We're just loading in here still. So what is that? That's 3. I'm thinking we don't need to make it crazy, at least for the first one. So I'm thinking maybe 5. We've already got those in there, so we really need an area for crafting. And that's a little bit. Well, that might be it. Like I said, I don't want to do too much on cam, so I'm definitely probably gonna do a nice little spot off cam. Or maybe add to, probably. And maybe in the future we'll do some live streams. I still got to get that side all figured out, Pretty tough with the full-time job. All right, so here we're getting there. We're about 5 deep now. Watch this. See that in the way? Oh. Don't I look stupid? Yeah, it's still in the way, buddy. Well, for the grass it works. But I guess not for the flowers. Not for the pretty flowers. Man. Alright, as I was saying. Now, let me see, let me remember. Grid, let me take the grid off. Boy. It's been a couple days since I've played. I don't remember. I've been playing, been playing a little Borderlands 4 in the free time. So, now if you're wondering, because I saw this on Steam. Some people in the reviews were talking about how you build with these little small blocks and all of that stuff. Well, that's not necessarily true. It comes small, but yeah, you can see I took down a polar bear right there, buddy. He wasn't nothing. So, let me show you guys real quick. Well, it's going to be fairly quick, and then we will move on. But do I have them? No, I don't. Let me go get the windows. I'm going to show you guys real quick how I built. One of. There it is. Oh yes, look at that. Yeah, buddy. So, do I want to grab? Let's grab the blueprints real quick. Look at my trees. I like those weeping willows. Well, they're not. They're like weeping birch or something like. Not birch, but you guys know what I mean. But let me show you. So you just simply do that. Oh. Oh, okay. So I forgot that you don't need BPs when you're. Oh, dude, that is so great. And I made all of those for kind of nothing. Wow. Alright, so it's a little laggy. Sorry about that. So to rotate, left and right arrows. Rotate. Now, if you are snapped, snap is enter. Sorry, little lag spike. Now, because of this, see how it won't let me snap it right there? Best thing to do, disable snap, hit grid with G, and then we can rotate. Now, these, unfortunately, I did not put any glass in there. There's no glass. Now, to do so, you got to cook some sand. Where is it? It's right, oh, I guess it's in my materials bin. So, raw glass. I was thinking about those BPs, but I already grabbed them. Yes, it's under buildings. So you go to buildings, under buildings, select your glass. For this particular one, it is just a regular clear, and then it's a pain. A pain in my butt. Psych, just kidding. That was corny. Boom. There you go. So that's how you do that. I want to make this a regular wall. So we'll put in some regular walls. Now, to increase height, hold left shift, page up. Boop, 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 boop. Once you get the hang of it, guys, it's honestly not bad. It's really not. I like to do my corners kind of like that. Now I have to be careful the way I set these. For two reasons. One, that's just kind of how I always build in games. Sometimes I'll put windows. I think like Dead Poly, I put some windows in the corner. Occasionally when I'm feeling froggy, I'll do that. But for the most part, I generally don't like to do that. I don't think it looks that well. Now see, this is where I'm going to have a problem. So the walls are 5 wide, right? See that? 5 little blocks. See that? That's 4. Issue. So what I'm going to probably do, me being me, even though I'm literally contradicting myself, I'm going to put a wall there because, or a wall, I'm going to put one of these big window walls. I love these things. So I'm going to put one of these here, right? Hit the arrow key again. Bink, you got to hold that right click. I still can't get that through my thick skull. Now, let's go ahead and put these back up. Oops, I still forget. There we go. Alright, that's not bad. Now, I think right here, let's do 2 of these. I love how it doesn't cost anything. That's so wonderful. See, I did it again. I like this stone. I think above I'm going to do wood. We're going to do wood above. Should I do it back to back or... I don't know, guys. Well, I'm going to have to do it this way anyways. Because that's a 4-banger. You know, I don't know why that is. I ran into that issue when I was making my BPs kind of off camera. So you guys didn't really have to watch that. I like these ones. I'm sorry if you guys don't. You know. Maybe it'll fit here. Nope, same thing. Alright, so we're just going to do the same thing. Alright, I like it. Symmetry. Symmetrical. Perfect. I'll take it. I don't know if I like that wood frame too much, though. I'll tell you that. Turn on my light. I don't know, man. I don't know why it gets laggy, too, like that. That's kind of bugging me. It's bugging me, man. You guys have to let me know. Would you guys like to see a playthrough on Borderlands 4? It will be highly unedited, so just remember that. Massively unedited. Nope, not that one. See, I'm messing it up, guys. I'm not paying attention either. Here, let me go to sleep. I don't know. Can I go to sleep? Let's go to sleep. Alright, so I had a little trouble there getting that thing to fit. I don't know. Alright, so it must be these sides. Alright, so this is perfect. Alright, I'm glad this happened over here because it didn't over there. Alright, now check it. Check it out. Alright, so I can't get it to snap, right, correctly. I hit modular snap. It won't snap anywhere I want it. I want it to fit right there, right? It's 4 blocks wide. Looks like it, right? Let's get it as close as we can. Right control. Now this puts us, it snaps it, so now I can look away. And I can also move it oriented based off of where I'm looking. So like if I'm looking here and I hit left arrow, left and right arrow. But if I look over here, hit left and right arrow, back and forward. So it's depending on where you're looking. But look, right? For me, it's the minus and plus key on the number pad. Makes this grid size right here bigger or smaller. Minus, plus. Well, it's as big as it can get right now. So minus, minus. So let's do this. So we'll move it. Shift. Just hit that right key once. Right key twice. Bring it up. Bring it up. Boom. Right control to pull it away. So even myself, like I've got, I don't know, I think like 40 hours into it. So even myself, I'm a little confused. How many glass? Do these have glass? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 glass. 7 pane. And turn this off now. Alright, let's see. Now with this, it's wonderful. You just have to look at the little seal. You don't have to actually resize it, which is pretty nice. The only thing I would say to the dev is maybe add some prefabs. Just so it doesn't, it's not too overwhelming. Alright, so let's do an upper one for wood. I think I want to do, because most of these look like floor patterns. That's the issue. There's one that looks like cabin, like logs. Where was it? Shoot. Alright, I knew it was here. It was in the modern. I want to try this bad boy. So we're going to need lumber anyways. So let's do a good bit. 149. Let's try this. No, not 21. 1. Just want to... Ooh. Yeah, that's not the color. Yeah, I don't know about that, guys. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Let me make this bigger. Left shift up. and then left shift page up. I want to make a wall. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, let's see what we got. I want to match it up with the... Or try to. Oh, shoot. I think... Let me do the right control. Mouse it over. Yep, I think that's... I don't know, actually. Shoot. Yeah, I think that's right. That's not bad. That's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, so I made some executive decisions here, guys. I went all wood. Oh, I forgot to put that in there, but I went all wood. I skipped the wood. I went all stone. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I didn't like it. It didn't look that well, so I was like, you know what? I think we're just gonna do it this way. Alright, that's looking better. I'll take it. So this is what we got. This is what we got, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's start bringing all this stuff in. I'll show you the different... I'll show you guys the different... What did I say? 8? I'll show you the different woods I looked at. But I just didn't like them. I just didn't like them. There was this one. That one you guys saw. This is the same one. Or this is the same one as the windows. So I tried a few, but I just didn't like them, man. They were not up to my liking. It was too much contrast between the two different colors. And I went with this particular stone because I thought it would be... Look at those crops. I thought it would be pretty easy to match. So let's take the loom. Oh, you know, you can just get rid of this stuff. I even thought about putting just a regular roof on. That's why I saved it. Alright, we'll take the loom. Let's take the drying rack. They go together. This goes. Now I think... Oh, I am hungry. Keeps whining at me. I think I've been losing... Yeah, I've lost a lot of health, actually. Wow. So, I think... We're going to be doing a lot of yarn stuff. So, let's put all of this... Let's put all of this right here. So, I think that'll go right there. Loom. I want a nice, beautiful view while I'm looming away all day. Actually, I think you need to operate both ends. So, we'll put it right there. And then, what else do we got? We got the spinning wheel. So, let's do... I'll have to make some BPs for some chairs. We'll put that there. So, I do... my BPs. I'll show you guys real quick how to make a BP too. We'll put this... I mean, we're gonna realistically need those kind of everywhere because I don't want to have to come and grab it all the time. So, yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Let's pick up my anvil. Oops. Pick up my anvil. Pick up the modern bench. We'll leave that out here. Actually, let's move it a little closer. I might even put down some foundations just to give it a more realistic feel, you know? I kind of have to have that. We'll put storage underneath the stairs. Where you put any... Let me put that grid on. Where you would put any storage. Paper press, gotta have the anvil. Oh, I like it right there. Don't want to get it too close to the window. You know, you might bash up some stuff. Paper press, let's put this, let's actually rotate you around. We'll plop. I want to look out the window while I'm pressing paper all day. I wish it would have been there when I was pressing all that paper for the freaking BPs I didn't need. Jeez. Now, we don't need this per se. The modern workbench works down, obviously. It does not work the other way. So, I can't craft recipes out of this bench that I can craft in this bench. What else do we got? I'll grab the bonfire and stuff later. Let me pick this bad boy up. Move this inside. Can't be sleeping outside now, you know. I had a momentary panic attack because I thought I was on mute for some reason. Seriously, I really did panic for a brief moment. A brief moment. Alright, so set spawn. Nice. And then look at upstairs. Look at all this room upstairs we got. So much room for activities. I forgot to ask you, do you like guacamole? You guys know what movie that's from? Look at our tree. Look at that. Looking nice. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, guys. I'm going to add to it. Maybe not before next episode, but this allows me to now build off camera now that we have had a building episode. Yeah, buddy. But alright, everybody, I think that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed yourself, drop a little like, maybe subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. It's Grateful Games. Peace.